You did everything right. You picked out a healthy rose bush from the nursery. You planted it in a sunny spot, just like the tag said. You even sprayed pesticide the moment you saw the first bug. And still, your roses keep getting attacked. Chewed leaves, black spots, bugs that keep coming back no matter how much you spray. Here's the truth nobody tells you at the garden center. Growing roses that pests won't touch isn't hard, but it is specific. And most people are making one or several small mistakes that quietly invite pests in from day one. In fact, that spray bottle you keep reaching for, it might be making things worse, not better. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 secrets that keep roses pest-free without spraying chemicals over and over. These aren't just beginner tips. Even rose growers with years of experience still miss a few of these. And I'm saving the 5th secret for last, because it's the one most people get completely backwards. It involves something you're probably already doing to protect your roses, and it might be the real reason pests keep coming back. By the end, you'll know exactly what's inviting pests into your garden and what to do differently starting today. Let's get into it. Secret number 1, give your roses room to breathe. Most people think a full, beautiful rose garden means planting bushes close together. So that's what you did. You haven't created a beautiful garden. You've built a safe hiding spot for pests. Here's why. Tiny bugs like aphids cannot fly well. They need still, calm air to land and eat. When you pack your roses close together or put them by a solid fence, you block the airflow. This creates a quiet, warm spot that bugs love. Without moving air to push them away, the bugs just land, settle in, and do their thing. The fix: space your rose bushes at least 3 feet apart. Keep them away from walls that block the airflow. When you prune, don't just cut the outside to make it look nice. Hollow out the center. Cut away any branches growing into the middle of the bush. You want an open shape, like a bowl, so the air can blow right through. Airflow physically knocks weak bugs off the leaves and makes it very hard for them to build a home in the first place. But airflow alone won't save your roses if you are feeding them the wrong way. And that trips up even careful gardeners. Secret number 2, don't feed the pests. Most people think giving roses a ton of fertilizer makes them tough. So you bought fast-acting plant food and poured it on the soil. You haven't made your roses strong. You've actually turned them into a sweet treat for bugs. Here's why: when you use fast-acting chemical fertilizers, it forces the rose to grow super fast. But this new, fast growth is very soft and weak. The juices inside become loaded with simple sugars. To bugs like aphids, this soft, sweet plant tissue is incredibly easy to bite into. You are basically serving them a giant, sugary dessert that helps them multiply even faster. The fix: stop pouring fast-acting chemicals into the soil. Use slow-release, organic plant food instead. This helps the rose grow at a normal speed, building tough, strong stems that bugs cannot easily chew through. Now, spacing and smart feeding will take you far, but none of it matters much if you picked the wrong rose to begin with, and that's next. Even experienced gardeners still get this one wrong. Secret number 3, let genetics do the heavy lifting. Most people think every rose needs the same amount of care and spraying to survive. So that's what you did. You haven't made things easier for yourself. You've picked a fight you didn't need to have. Here's why: some roses come with built-in protection. Rosa rugosa roses have thick, tough, wrinkled leaves that block chewing bugs and stop fungus from taking hold. No spray needed. And when it comes to Japanese beetles, research from Colorado State University found that beetles clearly prefer some rose types over others. So your choice of rose can decide how much trouble you're in before you even plant it. The fix: skip the beetle favorites like Rainbow Knockout, Strike It Rich, and Lady Elsie May. Pick varieties beetles tend to avoid instead, like Angel Face and Picotee. If you want low maintenance, Rosa rugosa types are tough and can handle very cold winters. Pro tip most people miss: some roses only bloom once a year, and they flower early in spring. Japanese beetles don't show up until late May. So by the time the beetles arrive, your blooms are already done, and you skip the whole beetle season without doing a thing. Choosing the right rose solves a lot on its own, but even the toughest rose still does better with a little help from its neighbors, literally. Secret number 4, let your neighbors do the talking. Most people plant roses alone, in a clean, tidy bed. It looks neat, so that's what you did. You haven't made your garden cleaner looking, you've left your roses with nothing to hide their smell from pests. Here's why roses growing alone are easy for pests to find. But some plants release scents that confuse or push pests away. Lavender contains a compound that hides the smell of nearby roses, so aphids have a harder time finding them. Catmint releases a scent that actually bothers insects, so they stay away without hurting your roses or you. The fix, plant lavender about 2 feet from your rose bush, so it doesn't compete for water, but still works its scent magic. Use catmint, thyme, or sweet alyssum as low ground cover nearby. Put taller plants like foxglove behind your roses, not crowding them. Pro tip, don't stop at scent alone. Some plants work like decoys instead. 4 o'clocks and feverfew taste better to beetles and aphids than your roses do, so the pests go there instead, giving your roses a second layer of protection. 4 down, 1 to go, but this next one is different. This is the one I told you about at the start, the one that undoes almost everything else on this list. If you've ever reached for a spray bottle the second you spotted a bug, just because it felt like the responsible thing to do, pay close attention. This next 30 seconds could save your entire rose bed. Secret number 5, stop spraying away your own defense system. Most people think when pests show up, the answer is to spray and kill them. So that's what you did. You haven't protected your roses. You've wiped out the helpers that were protecting them for free. Here's why, and this is the one people get backwards. Strong sprays don't just kill the bad bugs. They also kill ladybugs and other helpful insects that normally eat the pests for you. Once those helpers are gone, the pests that survive multiply fast, with nothing left to stop them. Then you spray again, and the cycle repeats and gets worse each time. The fix, try gentler options first. For soft bugs like aphids, a strong blast of water from the hose in the early morning knocks them right off. Insecticidal soap and neem oil handle tougher problems without killing the helpful bugs. Just use neem oil in the evening so it doesn't harm bees. Pro tip, never spray first. Try the water blast, wait a few days, and only use soap or oil if the bugs keep coming back. Just make sure you do the water blast in the early morning. This gives the leaves time to dry out completely before night, so you're not accidentally helping fungal diseases move in. Your garden's own helpers are usually your best first defense. So there you have it, 5 secrets that make the difference between a rose garden pests keep attacking and one that quietly defends itself. To recap, give your roses room to breathe, stop feeding the pests, pick roses with built-in toughness, let companion plants confuse and repel pests, and stop reaching for the spray bottle first. Fix those 5 things, and you'll be amazed at how little spraying you actually need. If you found this helpful, go ahead and like the video. It helps this channel reach more rose growers who need this. And if you're planning to try any of these tips this season, drop a comment and tell me which secret surprised you the most. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we've got more rose guides coming just like this, practical, no fluff, and built around what actually works. See you in the next one.